Dropbox, they are falling sharply despite beating on the top and bottom lines. Separately, the company also announcing the resignation of CFO Ajay Vashee. Joining us now in a CNBC exclusive is Dropbox CEO Drew Houston. Drew, good morning, and thank you for joining us today.
Good morning.
Now, as I mentioned, shares are falling quite steeply, but it was a solid quarter. There's some speculation that it may be changes at the top, Ajay's departure. How can you reassure investors that it's going to be business as usual, and what does Dropbox without him look like?
Well, I mean, as you mentioned, we had a great quarter. We're profitable. We had a bunch of great launches. We're helping a lot of our customers with the shift to distributed work. I mean, these are the things we focused on, and I fundamentally believe if you build great products and make your customers really happy, your stock price will take care of itself in the long run. And I'm excited for Ajay. He's been with Dropbox for 8 years. He actually came from the world of investing, and he's going back, and that's always been his career aspiration. So I'm really supportive, and I'm also really excited to welcome Tim Regan, our new CFO, who's been at Dropbox for 4 years and is an amazing leader.
Right, and should mention that Ajay led you guys to your second quarter of GAAP profitability. Now, Drew, I know that Dropbox has benefited from the work from home trend, and I guess the question for you and many other companies in this space that have seen that increased demand, and I know you put out some new engagement numbers, how sustainable is it?
Well, our product is made for distributed work, and our customers have turned to Dropbox for flexibility and work since the beginning. And post-COVID, we've seen an uptick in demand. And most importantly, in the long run, we see the shift to distributed work as transformative as the shift to cloud or to mobile. So I see it making our opportunity a lot bigger. And the way I see it is we're in the first inning of this shift. None of the tools we're using were really purpose-built for this environment. And that's what we're focusing on. And that shift to working from home happened in the most dramatic and abrupt way possible. No one really designed it. So back in March, we asked ourselves, what if we made the work from home experience really great? Like, what new tools and technology would you design for this world? And we completely reoriented our product roadmap around the opportunity. So that's really what we're focused on. I'm really excited about some of the launches we have for our second half.
Right, and a lot of your customers are in the SMB, the small and medium-sized business space. What kind of trends are you seeing from them? How are they faring, a few months now into the pandemic and stay-at-home orders?
Well, so we certainly have customers of all sizes, including a lot of small businesses. I think it's, clearly we're all keeping an eye on the macro environment, and it's a challenging environment. But in general, that we find that our customers, Dropbox customers, tend to be businesses that employ knowledge workers that can work from home, and so they're relatively less disrupted. They're relatively less disrupted, and Dropbox is often essential to their business operations as opposed to discretionary, because all businesses need to collaborate around content. So we're certainly keeping a watch on all the trends, but we've seen a lot of health and stability in the business.